This is probably the fastest turnaround that has ever happened. Welcome back to Every Disney Movie Ever. My name is Jess and I'm watching Every Disney Movie Ever. I found a movie. Shout out to Robert on Facebook. He is the one who contacted me via my Facebook page and the post about Escape to Witch Mountain and got me access to this movie, and hence the very quick turnaround we're able to do. I know quite a few of you are excited about this film because a lot of you remember watching it a lot. Shout out to Sammy, my good friend, who all the way back when I started this project was like, the 1995 Escape to Witch Mountain is amazing. I love that movie. I can't wait till you get to it. Now I'm here. And I've also found it, which is so exciting. So, let's go. As a lot of you know, I just covered this movie like 2 weeks ago, which means it was covered in depth. So all the crew and most of the actors have been covered. I'm going to link the original video in it so you can just like kind of mold these two videos together. The only person that wasn't covered that I feel like should be covered is Perry Reeves. She plays Zoe and she's best known for Entourage, Child's Play 3, and Old School. Also, now that I was able to watch the film, it's based off a book called Escape to Witch Mountain by Alexander Key. Shall we compare? Tony can move objects while playing his harmonica, and Tia can unlock any door by touch and communicate with animals. They can speak to each other telepathically, but Tia can't speak normally. Their guardian, Mrs. Malone, dies, and they are left to child services. Tia befriends a black cat named Winky. They discover a note in Tia's star box that contains a map. A nun reveals that she received a letter long ago with the same symbol on it. Lucas Duranian arrives, claiming to be their uncle, and takes them into custody, but the kids know he's lying. When they try to escape, they discover the nun to be dead. Father O'Day assists them to the Blue Ridge Mountains. Their memories return as they approach and they realize they're aliens. Their spaceship was shot down and all died except for them and their uncle Benet. The children get to their family and Father O'Day tells Duranian he's an idiot. The end. I'd say the film is very different from this book. The original film I think is a little bit more faithful to the book. Not entirely, but definitely more faithful to the book than this one. This one definitely modernized itself and changed parts of the story. Xander's a big part of this story, is a fellow orphan who really likes Anna. Danny and Anna are their names instead of Tony and Tia, because Danny and Anna was definitely more popular in the 90s. Uncle Benet isn't really a thing. The guy with the purple store is a thing in this one. Zoe is kind of help, and you know, Bolt instead of Duranian, and is a lot of big differences, especially story-wise. I think all the actors in this film actually did a really great job. Robert Vaughn's an excellent actor. He's an excellent villain always. It was fun to have Robert Vaughn in this movie. Elisabeth Moss and Erik Von Detten, are we kidding with that? I mean, look at how far Elisabeth Moss has come. Erik Von Detten goes on to be in the friggin' Princess Diaries and so many other things. And then on top of all of that, you got great little character moments with like Xander. I loved Xander. I thought he was an adorable addition, and that he was able to help them, and that he's like no hard feelings about her leaving and all that kind of stuff. Even Julie from Friends is in this movie, which is hysterical to me. But I really like some of the additions they made. I liked a lot of the changes they made. I enjoyed the film overall. I don't think it's extraordinary, obviously, especially the version I watched was, it's been through the ringer, let me just say that. But that being said, I did like it. I think it was definitely better than some of the sequels to the original Escape to Witch Mountain. It is definitely better paced than the original Escape to Witch Mountain, but the original Escape to Witch Mountain is pretty dang good, so I think they're both pretty good in their own right, especially because this Escape to Witch Mountain is just vastly different than the first one and the book, so it stands on its own, and I enjoyed it. That's everything I have for Escape to Witch Mountain. I enjoyed this film. I can't believe how fast we found it. Shout out to Robert, and then shout out to Sammy, because I know how much you freaking love this movie. My final rating is 5 aliens out of 10. The original movie count is, and parental and cry count did not change. If you want to keep up with the movie I'm watching when, follow me on Instagram or Twitter. You'll find out the movie I'm watching when. I put up videos every Monday and Friday and sometimes Wednesday. Join my Patreon. Until next time, comment, like, subscribe, and I'm sure if you are, so you do, and don't be bolt about it. I'm gonna go make cookies with my mom now. Yeah.